Alright guys, so this is my quitting factions video. I've quit before but came back. This is gonna be the last time. I can say that I am never coming back to factions as of October 5th, 2018, unless if serious changes are made. And it's probably gonna take an entire new game with the factions game mode, like Rust, to get my interest again. But I have some reasons that I'm going to give you guys of why I think factions is a waste of time now. And I don't know who else is going to quit. I saw Whooped's video, and I decided to quit a while ago, but I figured I should make a video as well. So I tell my subscriber fan base what is going on. So the main rule, or the main thing, is DDoSing and doxing. Back in 2014 when I started playing, and I was a little fanboy of D-Field Mark, watching him play Archon Factions Purple. None of this was happening. It was just about getting your name there, or killing somebody in PvP, like getting on a channel. That's all it really was. You didn't have /ftop back then, so you didn't know who actually had the most spawner wealth, but you could tell who was running the server just by who was at warp PvP all the time, and that was fun. Another thing is gen buckets and printer. I know this is kind of stupid, but hear me out. The way that you can gen bucket in a cannon box and print it in, along with printing in sand so quickly, it's just not fun anymore, because literally you can have a cannon and a counter cannon set up within 5 minutes on a good server with good printer if you have like 10 people printing in. And then if it's a 2.4, it's what, 4 minutes to get through the buffer, which you worked on for probably 8 hours on day one just to trench the buffer. Unless we have those 10x10s, which is another reason that factions is dying. People will say just go play Cosmic then, but Cosmic is not the same as factions. I don't like the custom enchants on Cosmic. I don't like the regens on Cosmic. Yeah, I used to play Cosmic too. But factions, overall, one of the best things the server could do right now to probably bring in a lot of factions. Unless if the faction just want a free money grab. Like, I don't know if these big factions actually just want money grabs, but these power factions that are playing Kishar and Vanity and stuff, yeah, they could make a server P4 Unbreaking 3, no custom enchants, no gen buckets, no regens like scatterable lava, no printer, so it's like Cosmic's printer where you can't print at all. So your cannons can't shoot very fast unless you have 20 people stacking sand. Forces would not be able to happen. Maximum faction sizes of what, like 20? You wouldn't have to check walls every 5 minutes. You would get your life back. You wouldn't have to yeah. It's really stressful, honestly. Just playing factions now. It used to be a fun time with your friends. Literally the only enjoyment I've gotten out of the past few months playing factions is making raid edits, and after you make a raid edit on a faction, the server's over. So yeah, the /ftop is another point that I wanted to bring up. Just having a system where you can see who's first, second, and third is really toxic for the community, because it's disheartening. Like, you will know if you're the #1 faction, and you can say that you're the #1 faction no matter what without the /ftop plugin. But other factions will say, yeah, right, you're just trash, what the heck? And it's just not good, because it makes people quit, it makes them disheartened, it makes them think, wow, there's no point in actually playing if they're just going to dominate everybody. And makes people think they're duping, makes people think you're duping, gets targets put on your head. I remember factions used to not say anything in the chat, and they would just have claims along the world border. and like with a base, and you would never have heard their name before, and they'd be like one of the richest bases on the Archon just because they played smart. You wouldn't be able to type /ftop and see, oh, I gotta go run around the world border and find this base to raid it. It's just, I don't know if there's any servers like this now, but that would be a great thing to add. I'm almost sure of it. This might just be the 2014, 2015 nostalgia talking, but creating cannons is also no longer fun because the server rules make new cannon tech just useless. Like, I know K-Man made a cannon that you can easily stop it too. It's the roof cannon where you shoot over all 160 walls. You can just make your walls up to 256 or put a couple caps on, but you can't get through caps with that same cannon. But anyways, sorry. I don't like how they make rules so that you can't use certain cannons, because cannon technology and using the new cannon tech that you come up with and spreading it throughout the community so other factions can use it was probably one of the most fun things for me. I remember when Ballistically used his phase cannon, or found the bug in the found the bug in the, I think it was the fixed paper spigot. Don't quote me on that. But it took advantage of the east to west patch on Origin, one of the maps. And that was really new, and it only worked on Mineplex too, and nobody knew why, but him and a couple other people. And those were the days that cannoning was the most fun, trying to figure out everything and figuring out the west to east to north to south, like the triangles too, like figuring out what renders first and why things happen. It was probably the best part, for me at least. I know other people played just for PvP, just for grinding out bases and seeing it, and yeah. So, factions right now is also very repetitive, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, building a base, start of the world, alright. Faction, map resets. You run to the corner, you claim the corner, you trench out your buffer or do eco. Either one works, depends what server you're playing. You put up your base, build 160 walls, grind out for the next couple days, wait to get raided, which it's always going to happen no matter what, unless you're playing on a no comp server. And then you'll have to patch 160 walls of pseudoed walls that they got through in 4 minutes. And if they're a faction, I mean, they're brooding you, they're going to go through again and again and again to the point where you can't patch it at all. So my solution to this is, again, the printer and the gen buckets. They wouldn't be able to get through 160 walls 8 times in one day without printer. What can you shoot, like one shot every 8 seconds refilling normal with like 4 people placing sand, right clicking it? It's I have no idea. Putting the grind back into factions is a huge step, in my opinion. The grind into actually building your base, and not the grind into checking walls every 10 minutes or every 2 minutes, my bad. And yeah, so I feel like I've talked enough about the bad part of factions that have happened recently, and I wanted to take another minute to talk about the good parts that I always cherished throughout my factions career. Factions was a great place to meet friends and like play with friends that you haven't played with for a while. And I remember the only reason I came back to factions this last time was because I was bored in a Discord and I wanted to talk to all my old friends, so I gave everybody a link. Well, it was actually Crafty that decided that he wanted to start the faction again with TD. And then we gave everybody that we used to play with the link. And it was surprising how many people actually wanted to play. And they actually wanted to sit in the Discord all day and talk to us. We had some arguments. We had some funny times again. It was really fun. But that's ended in the last couple maps just because of school starting again and stuff like that. These are factions overall. It's some of the best memories that I've ever had online, and it's definitely the best like community I've had online until recently with all the spooky mindmen and stuff. I've played since 2014, and the rush to find new canon tech and put it into good use and use it on actual servers was a thrill. Like, just being like, yeah guys, I got this new cannon, we should try it out. No way, it's 160 wall one shot, it's gonna tunnel their slabs on the Archon, we're gonna one shot the camping rusher. It was, I know it sounds stupid and all, but it was really fun. Just the old nostalgia feeling of factions. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna shout out some names now at the end of this video. I know it's kind of long, but I hope you guys stayed through it. I'm gonna say all the names because I don't want to just put them as a text document on the screen. So here that goes. Shoutouts to my friends over the years: Torn Edits, Zepha, Hello I'm Yellow, Anna, Retraced, Craft. Oh my. Shoutouts to my friends over the years of factions: Torn Edits, Zepha, Hello I'm Yellow, Anna, Retraced, Crafty, Michael, Pudgy, Blue, From the Gods, East to West, Kiddings, Stony, Suntan, Confederate, Sam, Rachel, Ryan, 9OV, Adaptivity, IP, Frosty, Luke, Moral, Myers, King, Stony, oh wait, Maverick, YT, Taylor, Veronica, Toasty, TD, Biteflux, Trizzy, Wolfseed, Ethical, Zwa, Simbaso, Suicidal Kids or Get Good Client, Shide, ISOP, Ultra Phoenix, Bombardini, Emerald Explorer, Troy, Ben, Life, the Doyler Brothers, Eastone, Ronnie, Drake, Cryptic PvP, Panic, Ironhead YT, Tim, Flashy, Fishy Slap, Faction Sapphire, and I know I missed some other names, but that's all I could think of in 10 minutes of thinking, so thanks for watching this video. Peace out, Girl Scout.